Hey guys, we've got a Paradox Rift booster box here. This is our fourth main line set for the Scarlet and Violet era. And very excited for another booster box. We've had 151 that we've opened recently, but of course there's no booster boxes for those special holiday sets, which means Obsidian Flames was the last one we opened. And so let's see how this box is for us today. 36 booster packs. Seems like, if I recall, 11 hits, so just under an average of 3 has been the average for all of the booster boxes we've opened for the Scarlet and Violet era. We'll set this in the background and we'll move it if it ends up making it difficult for the camera to focus. But here are the 4 pack artworks I will show off really quickly in case you have not seen them yet. And then we can move on straight into the box. We'll maybe go a little slower for the first 5 or so packs, just since a lot of them are going to be new cards that I have not seen, as this is one of the first Paradox Rift openings we've actually done. We opened the Pokemon Center ETBs last week, and those were so-so, pretty average, but looking forward to a full booster box. We got a Horsey Reverse and Latios. There we go, that's a new one. Latios Hollow. Oh, and the code card. Almost skipped over that. Alrighty, pack number 2. There also was a certain type of trainer reverse that we pulled in our first opening, and I still am not sure what that is. I have not looked it up, so hopefully we pull 1 or 2 of those today and we can find out a little more about them. We got Knackley, and there we go. Our first illustration rare is going to be a Blitzel, number 195 out of 182 in the set, and there it is, that set symbol in the corner, PAR for Paradox Rift, and a Thievel Hollow. So far a good start. Even those 2 Hollow cards we've pulled have been new. Did not get those last weekend, so actually curious to find out how many Hollows there are in the set, because it seems like there's a ton of them just because of how many legendaries we've pulled. We got a Steenie Simipour, a Porygon, Tatsuguri, and a Deoxys. See, there's another new legendary Hollow I have not seen yet. Alright, pack number 4. So I bumped the camera a little bit there. Alrighty, starts us off with a Doublade, Surskit, Magby, Flamingo, Ambipom, Snorlax Doll, Tinkaton, Toadschool, Steenie Reverse, and a Volcanion. Wow, again, another new legendary. Alrighty, another Garchomp Terra form here. We did pull a full art Garchomp Terra in our, our second Pokemon Center ETB, so that was cool. Still looking for our first special art rare, Vanillite, and a Ting-Lu Hollow. So man, we did get a illustration rare, but besides that, nothing out of our first 5 packs. So here we go with our next one. We've got ourselves Porygon. Porygon, one of the few Gen 1 Pokemon. We got an Earthen Vessel, and that's actually the first one I can point out. This is the ancient Pokemon card, and there are also the Medical Energy. That's the first time I've seen that one too. But I was going to say, there's also future Pokemon like this one. This is a Future Booster Energy Capsule, and this is what I was saying about the reverse. It's not entirely focusing, but it is a new type of card, it appears. I have no idea anything about this card, if it's good, if it's rare, if it's one per booster box, or if there's multiple of them, but it's a cool card, I guess. That's about all I know, and hopefully we can pull another one in the box and see if it's a different one, and if there's multiple of them. I'm sure most people already know, as this set has, now been out publicly for quite a few weeks. There we have another legendary Pokemon, actually just as a common, a Jirachi common card. Very interesting to see legendaries, or mythical in this case, as a non-rare but a common card. Oricorio, and a Xatu Hollow. Okay. This is a very large set. Keep talking about how many new Hollow cards we end up pulling, like that Xatu right there. But there are, I believe, 280 or so cards, 260 maybe, cards in the entire set when you count all the secret rares, which means there's like 80 to 100 secret rares actually. We got a Cyclizar, and there we go. There's actually one of them, 230 Aegislash EX full art. Perfect, it's in its attack form. So that should be our third hit of the box if we do include that future Pokemon Trainer card as a hit, which I think we're going to, because it is definitely a very... we got a new guy. We got Larry. Larry, new trainer card. We got another Medical Energy, and there we go. We got an Iron Bundle, a Toxel Reverse, and a Feebas Reverse with a, again, new holo, more Peko. So definitely good to open this booster box. We are filling out so many common, uncommon, and even holo rare cards that we have not pulled in our first 24 packs that we opened last weekend. We got a Gligar, Blipbug, Fuecoco, a Snorunt, Simisage, Norman, Orthworm, Defiance Vest, a Groudon Reverse, and a Iron Hands EX, one of the future Pokemon. So there we go. Cruising along. We've got a whole big pile of the cards that I'm going to have to sort through after. We'll set those off to the side so they don't get in our way. And there we go with a Salamence card, or pack art, although I think that's actually not a Salamence, but whatever the future agent Pokemon it is based off of. Definitely don't have all those guys memorized. I haven't finished the games myself. Oh, there we go. We got, this is the same card, Future Booster Energy Capsule, but it's not the reverse. Simisage, which is interesting to note. Loudred, Honedge, and Esparthra for the holo. Alrighty, coming down, we are about at a third of the way through the box. Still looking for some crazy pull. I'll say that Blitzel, probably the first one we pulled, is the best card we've gotten yet. I love all those illustration rares. We got a TM De-Evolution, Durant, a Panpour, and Golisopod. All right, 5 more packs for the first half of the booster box, and actually, I do see a card, or not a card, but an entire pack that caught within the box when I was folding it, so we'll have a secret pack there at the end of the video to open. Maybe that will hold something good for us. We got Cyclizar, Toedscruel, and Ambipom. There we go, another illustration rare, a Snorunt playing in the snow, and an Aegislash defense form for the holo code card. Now we've got not Iron Bundle. Man, I really can't remember all of these ancient and future Pokemon names, but that was the Gardevoir and Gallade mix. We've got a Zubat, Gimmighoul. Still need to finish collecting all my Gimmighoul coins in Pokemon Go. We got Slitherwing, the Volcarona ancient Pokemon. Knucklestack, Shawntole. Have not pulled that as a regular trainer yet, actually. Just shows you how many cards are in the set when you don't have all of the uncommon cards. Alrighty, next pack here. We've got ourselves a Swablu, Pansear, Nickit, Gligar, Slitherwing, De-Evolution again, Exploud, Doublade Reverse, a Zubat Reverse, and a Garchomp EX. Alright, Terra Garchomp EX. Add that one to the hit pile. I will say, we've gotten, I think, 5 or 6 hits so far in the first half of the box, so we are just about right on pace for how many you would expect. Still looking for our super rare gold or special art rare that we will hopefully get soon. We got Natu and Iron Jugulus holo. Alright, next one here. Is a Blipbug, Fuecoco, Honedge, Dwebble, Mela, Mirror, Donozo, sheesh, Aegislash, De-Evolution, and a Zacian code card. And now I'm going to take these booster packs out, and if you can see, behind the box here, I actually had a pack got stuck between it, so we are going to save that one for last, as it hopefully has something nice for us. Probably not, but makes it a little suspenseful. Alrighty. After this pack, we are exactly 1/2 of the way through the booster box. We've got a Flittle, Trubbish, Gimmighoul, a Wiglet, Wugtrio. It had a little evolution there. Iron Bundle, Flittle, Nickit, and a Golisopod. Alrighty. Next pack here. We have gotten 2 illustration rares. I believe I've normally been averaging 3 per booster box, so we should get 1 more, but maybe we can get a 4th. That would be awesome. We got an Yveltal again for another legendary holo. I don't think I've pulled a Xerneas yet, but if Yveltal has a holo, I would imagine there is a Xerneas one as well. So hopefully we can get that one in the rest of the booster box somewhere. We got a Techno Radar. So I wonder if all of these future trainer cards have that special reverse holo pattern. And that's at least my guess at the moment. I have no idea if that's true, Porygon Z. But if that is true, that would make me guess that those reverses are a little special, but nothing crazy. It's just a different way the reverses are created and printed in the factory. So nothing that insane. We got, a Professor Turo's Scenario. Rika. So see, so many of these trainer cards I've only seen once or twice or not even pulled yet. So we got a Milotic there. Still going through all of the trainer cards. It seems like there's quite a few in the set. Of course, with 151. I think there were, about a dozen trainer cards, which isn't actually that many compared to a lot of other sets. You know, I think of a set like Fusion Strike, which probably had 25 trainer cards, and going down to a dozen. We got a Turo, Gliscor, and there we go, our third one, a Dottler, number 184 out of 182, so one of the first secret rares, and a Gargnackle. Alrighty, so far it seems like a pretty average box here. We've got a Gibble, Panpour, Blitzel, Bonsweet, Gorgeist. There is our first one of the box, Professor Sada's Vitality, Ferroseed Reverse, Nimble, and a Morpeko. Next one. So I bumped the camera. I will say, some of these booster packs of Scarlet and Violet are much more well-structured, I guess is how I would put it. They don't fall apart easily, which is a good thing, but also makes opening them a little bit more difficult. There's a cool Screamtail Ancient Pokemon. Makes me think of the Japanese packs. Kingdra, Palkia, and Energy. Next pack here, I guess I can show you guys the back in case anyone was wondering. Anomalies of Area Zero. Alright. Here we go. We've got ourselves a Phoebus, Apom, Galvantula, Mantike, Dondozo, Tulip. Again, that might be the first time I'm seeing that supporter card. That might also be the same time I'm seeing this guy, Veluza. And then, there we go. A very cool, again, special reverse. So I'm not sure if it's all the ancient and future Pokemon have the special reverse. That won't really make sense to me because I think I've seen regular ones with regular reverses with ancient and future, but maybe I haven't yet. This is Brute Bonnet, and again, first time seeing this guy. It's apparently a rare, and there we go, a Gligar and a Sandy Shocks EX ancient Pokemon. So quite the pack there. Still learning all about these reverses in ancient and future form. Have no idea what they mean. Maybe after this video this weekend, I'll have to take a look at what they mean online by what everyone's talking about, so I am in the know. There we go. We got another one, a Slitherwing, so it seems like they're not insanely rare, and an Iron Moth. But it does appear that every time there is an ancient or future Pokemon or item in the reverse holo spot, it has that special reverse holo instead of the regular one for all the other cards. So there we go. Didn't even have to look it up. It seems like we've figured it out. It's just a special reverse holo for the future and ancient cards. Yamask, Galvantula, and Wu Chain for the rare. All right, one more time. We got a big pile of bulk and all those reverses and hollows that I'll have to go through. We got a pile of what will be about 500 cards after this booster box that I'll have to go through and sort for the binder collection of Paradox Rift. Looking forward to putting that together, although it's going to be a very thick binder with how many cards there are in the set. 200 plus cards easily, pushing 300, and as we have a Brute Bonnet, again, another... Actually, this is the holo. I couldn't tell even. This is not the reverse, it's the holo. But there should be about 400 cards in the master set of Paradox Rift. Actually, there should be... No, what am I thinking? There should be closer to 500 with all the reverses. What if we got 200 and, let's just say 80, I think. I'm not sure. Maybe 260. We'll split the difference. 270 plus 150 reverse holos, give or take. As first of all, we've got a very nice full art Mila. There we go. And an energy. Let's say 270 main cards plus 150 reverse holos equals 420 plus, let's say, 30 variants would be 450. Plus I'm probably missing 20 that I can think of. I don't know. 450 to 500 will probably be the master set for Paradox Rift when it's all said and done. There'll probably be variants of holo cards and collection boxes and theme decks that'll come out over the next 6 to 12 months, so definitely not possible to have master sets right when sets come out because of all those reasons. Always some random cards that come out, sometimes even 2 years after the set. We got Ferrothorn, and there we go. This should be the SAR card, a Tulip Full Art Trainer, number 259 out of 182. Perfect. Glad we got one of these cards in our booster box, and we can take a closer look at it after we finish our few packs here. So far, we're on a roll to have quite a few hits in the box, although I have been counting those special reverse holos as hits, which means when we do the recap, I'll have to not count them since they appear to be not a full hit. Maybe you could argue that this one, like right here, Iron Bundle, is a half hit, but probably not. It's probably just considered a regular reverse. Horsey and a Skelkadurge EX. I'm going to take a look at this real quick. It is another hit, and, well, actually it looks okay. I was going to say, this top part right up here, you can tell a little bit. There's a little bit of damage there on the card, but thankfully, actually from the back, there's nothing you can see, so actually probably not much damage there. Just don't have it graded, and it will look totally fine in the binder. Alright, we've got ourselves a Crustle, Onyx, Flittle, Nickit, a Luxurious Cape, Cyclizar, Simisear, Pansage, Nacli, and a Zekrom. Again, first time seeing that guy in this box. 3 booster packs remaining, and then we'll do a brief recap. Still have to open our regular ETBs from Paradox Rift and all the triple blister packs. Soon we'll have all of the build and battle boxes and stadiums that we'll open. Those will be fun. Tatsuguri and Kingdra Hollow. So, tons more Paradox Rift opening up soon. This is pack number 59 I've opened, and we'll finish on pack number 60 for the day. So, gonna hit 100 probably by next weekend. I normally do 100 packs in the first month or so, and the next 6 months I do another 100. That's typically how all of the openings go. We got a Ferrothorn and another EX Coferigus. There we go. Another one to add. Final booster pack. Let's see if we can get a final illustration rare, or even just some type of EX card. Alrighty. Here we go. We got ourselves a Pampor, Blitzel, Bonsweet, Phoebus, Defiance Vest, Vezluza, Turbo Energize. Again, that might be the first time I'm seeing this card, so still finding new ones. Flamigo, Gabite, and the rare is just a Gargnackle for the holo. So, before we do the full-on recap, let's go through and see all of these special reverse, ancient, or future Pokemon that we've gotten. And yep, it does look like we've got 4 of these ones total. We've got Future Boost Energy Capsule, a Brute Bonnet. I think I got 2 of those. Might have missed one in there. Slither Wing and an Iron Bundle. So 4 of those, maybe a 5th one if I missed one for the entire booster box in case you're averaging it out. We've got ourselves Kofarigus EX, a Skeldurge EX. Then our best hit, I'm assuming, is this special art rare. It is the Tulip. Have to get that in the sleeve right after. We got also a full art Mila, a Sandy Shocks EX, one of 3 standard IR cards, a Dottler, Garchomp EX, Snorunt, Iron Hands EX, Aegislash full art, and our 3rd illustration rare is the Blitzel. And it looks like in terms of regular EXs, we got 5. So let's see. We got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Look at that. 11 hits on the dot, not counting those reverses. So just like I said, expect 11 hits per average of these booster boxes for Scarlet and Violet era. I will say it's pretty nice. There's a consistent number that you can get within 1 for almost every box. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow with more Paradox Rift packs to open.